Friday, Ranger Nation. It is Friday. It's time for the Ranger Weekend Review. It's pretty much the Ranger Weekend Shattered Grid review. There's so much going on. Lacey Wars is giving us a new character that just came out of nowhere. Lots of Shattered Grid stuff and something kind of relating to the movie. It's pretty cool. Stay tuned because the Ranger Weekend Review starts right now. Hey guys, my name is Ranger Liz and I am your host for the Ranger Weekend Review. We take everything that has happened in the world of Power Rangers and all of its wonderful, glorious forms, put it in a nice little package and give it to you every Friday. I do all of the work finding all of the new stuff so you can just sit there in your underwear and be like, yes, entertain me! Because that is what I do. Where do we start? We start with Super Ninja Steel, but we don't really because it's on hiatus, so no episode last week. No preview to get to. However, if you'd like to read an interview with them, Power Rangers now caught up with them at the Kids' Choice Awards, so feel free to read that and hear a little bit more behind-the-scenes stories. They were nominated for 2 awards. They unfortunately did not win Best Show. It got beat out by this, I don't know, I've never heard. I was like, what was it called? Stranger Things. That's, yeah, I've never heard of Stranger Things. Also just being with Power Rangers now, they also did an interview with Kyle Higgins and some of the people responsible for Shattered Grid, so while you're going there, make sure to check out that article as well. Power Rangers themselves are doing a Monster Madness, like March Madness, except it's based on monsters. It's on their Instagram account, so if you'd like to give them a follow, you can vote. They're in the stories, so it's just like choose one or the other. So be sure to vote to see if your favorite villain makes the best, so the best of the worst. Meh. We have, oddly enough, movie news to an extent. Weta Workshops, who did the really awesome suits for the movie, they have, it's less than 5 minutes, but they put a video up on YouTube about the process and making it. It's kind of cool if you would like a little more information on these suits. No, they're not spandex, but I mean, they're pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna skip comics for right now because there's just everything. It's everything Shattered Grid. We're gonna go ahead and go to Hyperforce, but before the really short wrap up, I just want to let you know if you are interested at all in Hyperforce, or you just like the idea of it, maybe you don't even watch the show yourself, but you like the idea of it, please use the hashtag Hyperforce Season 2, and there's a link below to a petition to at least show them that there's enough people that care to do a petition. As of whenever I'm recording this, it was up to almost 500, and it just started like this morning, so get on it, Ranger Nation. If you would like to see Hyperforce Season 2, check out the links below, and use that hashtag. Use that hashtag. The very quick version of Hyperforce, Joe, she was Silver Hyperforce Ranger. Well, with all the Shattered Grid stuff that happened, the Rangers have been gone a month. They don't really know what happened in the month. They can't remember anything. Vesper wakes up with an arm that is clearly robotic, even though she's an android. The arm is like completely robotic now. Things are all crazy. And then they listen to like 23 voicemails from Joe, and he's like, I'm getting married today. Where are you? Oh, gotcha. Okay, so while they were gone that month, Joe and Nadira planned their wedding. They were engaged before, and they were just really worried that something happened to them, seeing as how they're Time Force officers and Hyperforce Rangers. They were out battling, and they had no idea what happened to them, but they do get back just in the nick of time to see the wedding. They go to the reception. There was dancing. There was dancing, even in the chairs. Joe tries to explain to them why it was, in their head, it was rushed, and even a month long. I mean, I'm telling you, I planned a wedding before. A month is like a really short amount of time, but I'm sure if you're Time Force, they could probably pull some strings, you know? But they put it together a month because Joe is going to be joining the team permanently, and he wanted to marry her before he went off to battle, you know? You don't... So we're learning, Power Rangers, no Rangers may be safe anymore, and he wants to marry her before he heads off on, you know, life-threatening missions. So Joe's going to be taking off with them, And he has to take off very soon because, of course, they're dancing. It was, you know, awesome dance. And then, boop, boop, Rangers! Because Alpha is apparently a horse. Now, Rangers! Something is amiss, and they have to go, which makes Joe leave Nadira at the wedding reception. Nadira, man, she does. She's got a good heart. She's got a good heart, because even though she was a little like, at first, she gave him the, I know what I'm marrying into, I get it, go save the world. Oh, I gotta wonder, like, if Joe's hair is silver and Nadira's hair is pink, are there, like, if they have kids, are they gonna have, like, silver hair or pink hair, maybe, like, green, or maybe, like, rose-colored? These are just the thoughts that go through my head while I'm talking about Hyperforce. They head off, because they're on a mission now, and Joe's in tow, and he's got his little, like, morpher, which, I mean, this could, like, it's a Hyperforce morpher. He's in tow, and they're like, what are you gonna do? You don't have powers. And he's like, just wait. So, you already kind of knew at this point, because everybody in the row, because it's all 6 of them, you know, 3 on a table, 3 on a table, they all have the color of the ranger they are around their portrait, and Joe's was green from the second he was in there. So the people in the chat were like, dude, he's gonna be green. He's totally gonna be green. And guess what, guys? When they morph Joe, she is now the green Hyperforce Ranger. I love, guys, this is what the community does, because they didn't have in the budget, they didn't have in the plans for a 6th Ranger, and look what this is becoming. This is like the little show that could. How many of us watched it on the first night going, I have no idea what to expect. I had never watched an RPG, a tabletop RPG before. I barely played a tabletop RPG before. I did like 3 sessions of D&D, seriously. As a DM, I'm not good at it. I'm not. It's the math, oddly. But I'm not good at D&D, but I can watch these guys play. It's really awesome, and hashtag Hyperforce Season 2. I want a Season 2, guys, so please, Season 2. If I'm smart, I'll clip that, and I'll use it in a promo. If you watched it before you watch this episode, you'll know if that came true or not. The monsters, they ended up having to help Sentinel Knight fighting the Corona Aurora, or safeguard the Corona Aurora. The Alliance is after it. They take on some monsters. Joe morphs, Green Ranger, with like the gold kind of shield thing going on. It's good. It's good. There's already some really awesome fan out for it. Also, so just, if you check out the hashtag for Hyperforce, or even Hyperforce Green, and you'll see some really cool fan art. It's awesome. To wrap all the rest of that up, because then it just kind of gets down to action, they defeat 2 monsters, and Jack has to jump over bricks in lava in an active volcano with Sentinel Knight to get the Corona Aurora, and it is all good. Until the moment whenever after the episode ends, and it's a pan away to the Alliance leader, basically going, I will get you, Sentinel Knight and Aurora Corona Borealis, Corona Aurora. I hope you are enjoying this delve into insanity, and we haven't even gotten to the comic stuff yet. Let's go over Legacy Wars really quick. Challenges continue. They're doing one that was really cool. It was like 100 entries over like 3 or 4 days. I unfortunately, due to Shattered Grid and Hyperforce, really haven't got to participate in it, but it's pretty awesome, the little bit that I did get to do. And they also, I know you're like, but that's not the fun part. What's the fun part? Boom! That is Wes Collins right there. And he is coming to Legacy Wars on Friday, and he is going to be a rare. So in those nice challenge, whatever, which you can only use like rare characters. I'm pretty excited to see with like Chronos Blaster. Like, I'm excited to see a Time Force, especially, and how many people were like, come on, give us something from Time Force, give us something from whatever. I keep saying, like, we will. There's so many seasons, there's so many people, and then they give us, you know, some side characters. the man, Wes Collins, is coming to Legacy Wars this Friday, so go give it a look, because it's not a Megazord event, so cha-cha. That's gonna be fun. I have to wrap up with the fan corner, so you know what time it is? It is time for comic news. And yes, before I get too much into the comic news, I'm talking about all of the comic news. This includes the spoilers. If you have not read issue 25, I will tell you at the point you need to stop listening. Okay, I'm gonna go over basically all of the rest of the Shattered Grid news, and then when it comes to talking about like some of the really big stuff, I will let you know, because I just want people to find out on their own. Let you guys know when to, like, you know, hit mute or something like that. And I'm not gonna put any pictures or anything over here involving issue 25. Just so you know, you don't even have to look your eyes away. Let's get into it. Ranger Command Power Hour is doing a giveaway contest, Give a Shattered contest. Prizes include like 8 or so Mighty Morphin and Go-Go Power Rangers comic books. Check out the links below if you would like to if you'd like to enter their contest. Go-Go Power Rangers, it's iconic movie covers. They always have really cool, they always have one cover that's like a throwback to an 80s movie. If you're not certain of what any of them are, Toku Nation has you covered. They did an entire Shattered Toku Nation on Wednesday. It was crazy. There's so many articles, so check out Toku Nation for that and the following articles. Top 5 Mighty Morphin Power Ranger covers. Why you need to read Go-Go Power Rangers. Top 5 memorable MMPR comic moments. And the one that personally I will suggest to you more than any of them, and I mean, I'm sure, I'm Toku Nation. They are great articles. They're great articles. But if you can only read one, and if you're only getting into the comics because of the Shattered Grid, really read the Lord Drakkon history. The history of Lord Drakkon. It's like I said, you know, Ranger Danger did one, and like Ranger Command Power Hour did one, and if you want the back lore without having to get all of the comics or without having to have the time to read, because that's it for a lot of us, is just the time, right? Check out all of those and you will be completely caught up. Speaking of Lord Drakkon, Jason David Frank has said that he would like the Lord Drakkon and the Shattered Grid stuff, the Lord Drakkon have a Netflix series. I mean, I'll be honest, I would too. Dude, if it was... Don't even, like, I don't care that it's JDF and some people are like, no. If it was a Power Ranger Netflix series set like that Shattered Grid trailer, you know you would be watching it. I would watch the crap out of it, and I think most people would too. However, what he actually said was, would he like a Netflix series? Yes, but what he actually said was, I just want to make it clear before everyone jumps on board. This is a promo for Shattered Grid. But I was hoping to get the attention of fans around the world, including the Saban brands, and say, hey, look, this could be an awesome Netflix series. This could be a highly talked about series around the world. He did make sure, he said, the promo is for Shattered Grid. This wasn't, you know, if other things happened, fantastic, but he wasn't going in there trying to make it. Anyway, that's at least how I read it, and that's how I saw it. Read the full article yourself on comicbook.com if you would like to see, I guess, the rest of it. Shattered Grid, issue 25, sold out at the distribution level. It was Wednesday, like, it was 4? At 4 p.m. my time, so central, but like Wednesday by 4. They're announcing we're doing a second print of it. And I'm not sure if, like, this right here is going to be the cover for it or not, but it looks kind of cool, and now I have to remind myself to put that picture there. But it looks kind of cool, and I will probably be picking up another issue. I got, hey, does it count as an entry to this hashtag Shattered Grid? There's a contest going. Does it count? Should I take a snapshot of this and be like, is this my entry? Also, enter their contest. Check out At Boom Studios to see how you can enter. There's going to be a second print because it's been amazing. It's selling out everywhere. Unfortunately, if you really want to read it right now and all of your comic book stores are sold out, check out Comixology. I'll try to put a link below if you just to get you straight to issue 25 for Comixology. Good luck and hope you enjoy it, and I hope you've read it before I get to the rest of the part, because this is where I am going to talk about what happened. This is where the length is gonna go, and this is gonna be a really long episode at this rate. Tommy Oliver is dead. Yep. Tommy Oliver is D-E-D dead. Blech. On the ground. Lord Drakkon through the back. Terrible. If I can give you a reenactment of this was... Oh my god! But Keith! Holy that was my reaction. I hope one day I'm a GIF or something if that works out. I was shocked. It came out of nowhere. You gotta give all the credit in the world. Kyle, the Boom Studios crew, what you guys are doing. Ryan, the guys from GoGo, because this is in the Shattered Grid too. You gotta say thank you. You gotta say thank you. Tommy, yeah, he's gone. And if you listen to, and I'll go ahead and plug them now. I'll probably put them down below. But Ranger Danger podcast, they do the talk with Kyle Higgins after each issue of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It came out on Wednesday. You gotta read it. Read it. You gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to it. It was so fantastic to hear things from his point of view. A lot of those questions that not only you had, but you didn't know you had, did get answered. It's pretty cool. But Funeral, next issue. This is a whole new world of Power Rangers, and who knows where this is gonna go. We have Jen is there. Drakkon is not only free from prison, he has his Drakkon powers. Black Dragon was his morph call. He has Saban with a broken head to make portals. He has Serpentera. So the Hyperforce lore. This is big. This is crazy. If you want to hear longer thoughts on issue 25, I did a full thing on it. On it less? No, remember Ranger Slayer, whenever everybody was like, oh, it's a girl and she's evil? Yeah, it's Kim. It's Kim. It's Drakkon's Kim. I called it. Yay. I don't know if I want to be right, but that is Drakkon's Kim, and she has the bow of darkness. Honestly, I cannot wait to watch Drakkon and Kim just kind of kick the crap out of some people, because I think the fights are just going to be amazing. Really, really excited for just more. And we have to wait, but you know, get in the pre-orders. Get on your list now, your hold list at your local comic book store, if you would like to make sure you get every issue held back for you. You don't want them to sell out anymore. And the 2018 annual is also coming out in April. Fan Corner, my goodness, this is long. I hope y'all brought a drink. Fan Corner. In the realm of Shattered Grid, Ron Wasserman, who you may remember, he did all the music for Power Rangers. He made the, you know, go, go, Power Rangers. Yeah, that. Awesome. Ron, he did a self-interview about composing the music for the Shattered Grid, like, teaser. They came out with JDF. It's kind of interesting to listen to just the process and how he went about doing it, how he managed to work with Saban Brands again after he said he never would. It's a neat listen. Ranger Danger, I mentioned them before, clearly talking about Kyle Higgins, but they also did a Turbo episode too. Links below. Legion of Boom did 4 and 5 episodes. KO35 podcast. Is this a new edition? KO35 podcast is up. That's on the Kaiden Network. I'm just going to link to them. There's actually quite a few Toku podcasts that are being posted to it, so it may be a good place for you to bookmark if you're interested in them. Teens with Attitude did their normal Friday one, so be on the lookout today for another one that I don't even have the link for. And Ranger Command Power Hour did a Once a Ranger, Always a Ranger review from Operation Overdrive. The big shout out, though, I didn't give it last week, to Morphin Legacy. And the Grid is celebrating their 5th anniversary, and they did their 5th episode, their 5th birthday special, The Grid podcast. Alright guys, this is going to be a really long Ranger Weekend review even without Super Ninja Steel. I hope you've had a fun time just chatting some Rangers with me. Have a fantastic weekend, Ranger Nation. I will see you at the next video, which is going to be the Toku Weekend review, or who knows what. Have a great weekend, guys.